Welcome to my thoroughly messy bedroom. Should we take a tour? Okay, over here, piles of stuff from the hallway. We have a half-deflated yoga ball, a miniature palm tree, a vacuum cleaner, chairs with piles of blankets, boxes of things that I don't know what's in them, things to make anchor charts that are on the floor, basket of clothes, pile of clothes. Okay, let's swirl around here. Oh, look, suitcases on the floor. Oh, look, more clothes on top of chairs. Oh, aren't I doing so good? Oh, look, clothes on an unmade bed. Oh, and down here, if you can see, piles of books all over the floor. Oh, I'm doing so well. This kind of explains my life right now. Like, what's going on in my room is what's happening in my brain. Donald Duck in that cartoon where his head's exploding and, like, files and paperwork and, like, fires are starting. That's where my brain is right now. I have 1,001 things to do. No motivation to do them. A week off of school, which would give me 7 days to theoretically work and plan. And no, I'm going to probably do nothing tonight. I did very little today. Totally forgot I had a dentist appointment at 10:30. Thought it was at 2. Our last day of school for Thanksgiving break was Friday. Today's Monday. I was sick. Started feeling sick around Tuesday. My throat was starting to hurt. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe Wednesday, and I was like, oh no, please no. Still kind of stuffy, runny. Thursday, I went into school. My throat was on fire, could not be soothed. And so I did 0 talking on Thursday. I used a lot of sign language. I wrote on the board. I whispered, I moved my mouth, and my kids were probably the most well-behaved they have ever been. I don't know if it was sympathy. I don't know. Just me not constantly talking to them, that they're so over-talked that they really had to focus in, and it really helped me with a lot of my kind of classroom management, like attention getters and nonverbal cues, and really grabbing their attention and finding ways other than just talking. And usually by the end of the day, I've talked so much or I've raised my voice or whatever that my throat hurts anyway. But I went in and I prefaced to them, I'm not feeling good, I'm sick. Oh no, why are you sick? Oh no, what's wrong? That to me made me feel really good, that because I've had a couple of tough months with my class. It's really hard. I have a very challenging active group, and we've had some issues that have been a real struggle for me. And now to see that level of sympathy and respect that I was missing from them was really good to see. And twice in our day, we have other classes come in. So I have 3 students from one class in the morning for this math period that we have. And then I have about 6 students in the afternoon that come in from another class. And so my kids had spent the first 2 or 3 hours with me, not talking. They were just, cool, okay, what does she need? Oh, wrote it on the board, okay. Come over and I'd whisper to them. And so they had not questioned it. They were just, yep, here we go. And so when the new students came in and I wasn't talking, they were like, what's wrong with her? Why isn't she talking? She's so weird. My kids whipped around and were like, you better be respectful to her. She's sick. Don't you understand? She's your teacher. You show her respect. And I wanted to cry. I was so kind of thankful that, there's times where I feel like, God, you guys don't respect me and you don't have sympathy and compassion for me because I'm, a human and an adult and I need that. And so it was funny to see how quick, and especially my boys, my boys are the ones I have the most trouble with, and they were the first ones to kind of jump to my rescue, which was really cute. And the same thing in the afternoon happened. They were really quick. They jumped on top. Before the kids even came in, they prefaced them. They're like, listen, she's sick. She's not talking. You got to be nice to her. And I was like, all right, I'll take it. And then Friday they all came in. They were like, are you feeling any better? No, I'm still sick. Wasn't talking. And did a lot of, again, hand movements, wrote on the board, did a lot of, they're like, okay, sure, sounds good. Which was really neat. Again, it really, I think, helped me as a teacher kind of say, wow, even without a voice, I can still get stuff done and command a classroom. We got through Friday, and Friday we kind of had like a lax, kind of fun day. We still, had our schedule, but it was a lot more, they were not with it, and I was not clearly with it. I was ill. I mean, we still followed our schedule, followed our pacing guide, our lesson plans, all of that, but there was a lot of kind of leeway in what we did. So at the end of the day, we got to watch a bunch of videos about Thanksgiving, and we got to explore what the Mayflower looks like, and we had popcorn donated to the school, so all the kids got a little bag of popcorn. We had video popcorn viewing party, and then I had made Thanksgiving sugar cookies that I was still kind of like, oh, do I want to give these out? How am I going to do this? Oh, I don't know if I want to give it out. So as they were walking out the door, I put it in a Ziploc bag with these cute little Thanksgiving turkey plates and a napkin, and told them I'm thankful for you. And it made me almost, again, want to cry, because a lot of these kids do not hear that they're loved, that they're appreciated, that how could an adult be thankful for them? That's crazy. Especially me. Like, I'm so awful to my teacher. Why would she be thankful for me? And I had some students who were really angry that a lot of my kids were not saying thank you, because for some of my kids who are brought up in different circumstances, they know that when somebody gives you something, when you're spoken to, when you're presented with something, you immediately say thank you. And I explained to them that I think some of them were so taken aback that they would not only be given a gift, even if it was just, sugar cookie. Someone took the time to make something for them and then to be thankful for them. That's something they're not accustomed to. From the last video I made, where I was kind of stressing out, not doing well, I'm still stressing out, not doing well, but I think I found a groove, and I found a way that I can kind of find a way to be okay with what's going on. I'm stressed out, I can't do yada 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 yada, but I can do this using my growth mindset. I can go to my team and ask for help. I can get ideas from somebody else. I can provide my kids with a little gift. So it's still rough, it's still challenging, but I'm feeling that I'm starting to kind of get in a groove. Since my month ago debacle, well, perhaps I should delve into that one. Very long story short, my room was trashed by 2 or 3 of my students. They were left unsupervised to go back into my room while I wasn't there. 2 or 3 of them thought it would be a great idea to go in and tear the room apart. Don't know why. Don't know what brought that on. Don't know why they were left unsupervised in my classroom. It was 2 days of military style boot camp, day 1 of school behavior management. We're going to stand in a line till you get it right. We're going to get up out of our seats 100 times till you get it right. We're going to walk in the hallways till you get it right. 2 days a month ago were first day of school all over again. And I feel like as a first year teacher, I didn't really have those skills, and I don't feel like I focused enough on classroom management the first couple weeks of school, because I didn't really have much to go on. And they were pretty well behaved in the beginning, so I just kind of was like, oh, you got it right the first time? Okay, well, we'll move on. And I think not only did this kind of open my eyes to, well, this can happen, kind of gave me that fire to say, this is my room, I am the authority in this classroom, you will respect me, and this is how you're going to behave. It was terrible what happened, and I was a mess, but I think in the long run it really helped me out, and I feel a lot more powerful that I kind of have that confidence now, that I walk around not kind of feeling like, where before, not that I didn't belong, or that I kind of had this self-deprecating, like I'm in disguise, like I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm trying to be this kind of teacher. And then after that event, I became that teacher. And I very quickly was able to kind of assume the role that I should have when I start. And I guess it's better that this happened now rather than later in my career, to say well, this is a possibility. Kids could trash your room, and here's what we're going to do to deal with it. So school's almost 4 months, and we're slowly getting better. It's still they are a really young group of 3rd graders. I was already prefaced that they had trouble with this group in 2nd grade. All of 2nd grade was rough last year. And so 3rd grade was already prefaced with 3rd grade's going to be rough. We already know that as of right now, we have a lot of students that are possibly going to be retained. That it's just tough bunch. They're very young, they're very immature. We have a lot of behavior problems. Just for these 3-4 months, I've seen a lot of changes in a lot of my students. There's still some issues, but they're getting better. I know I need to take some credit for it, but I take a back seat in that to say, like, nope, they're just moving on. Sometimes I know I need to just kind of stop and say, like, no, this kid is legitimately getting better because of me. 2 of my kids are better because they're on medicine that they should have been on 4 years ago, and so that has been a godsend. Now they can focus, and they are just exploding in a way that's like, it's so moving to me that they're so open to this world of possibilities that couldn't have bothered them, couldn't have faced them before. That now it's like, oh my god, look at all the stuff I'm learning. Oh my gosh, I can read that. 2 that still, they need some medicine. But I can't say that because I'm not a doctor. We're getting better. I'm getting better. Not sick-wise, I'm still sick, but I'm feeling more comfortable. And I'm feeling a lot more when I go in that I kind of assume that role, that I'm not playing a role anymore. This is my role. I am this person. So I don't feel like I'm surviving now. Now I feel like, yep, this is it. I'm cool. I like this. So yeah, so it's getting a lot better, and we'll see where I'm at in the next couple of months.